Welcome. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often misunderstood: the difference between passion and purpose. You've probably heard advice like, follow your passion, countless times, but is that really the best path to fulfillment? In this video, we'll explore why passion might be overrated and why having a clear sense of purpose is actually essential for long-term satisfaction and success. Let's start by defining what these two terms really mean and why they're so often confused. Passion is often described as a strong emotion or enthusiasm for something. It's that spark you feel when you're doing something you love, whether it's playing music, painting, or even coding. Passions can be intense and exciting, but they're also fleeting. They can change over time, and what excites you today might not hold your interest tomorrow. This makes passion a wonderful motivator, but not always a reliable guide for life's bigger decisions. Purpose, on the other hand, is about having a sense of direction and meaning in your life. It's the deeper reason behind your actions and choices. Purpose is less about what excites you in the moment and more about what gives your life significance over the long haul. It's the foundation that keeps you grounded, even when the initial excitement fades. People with a strong sense of purpose tend to be more resilient and focused, especially when facing challenges. While passion can be exhilarating, it has its limitations. Passions can fade, shift, or even disappear altogether. Relying solely on passion can leave you feeling lost when your interests change. Many people chase new passions, only to find themselves starting over again and again. This cycle can be exhausting and unfulfilling, especially if you never find something that truly lasts. Purpose, in contrast, provides a steady anchor. Even when you face setbacks or lose interest in certain activities, your sense of purpose can keep you moving forward. It's what helps people persevere through tough times and stay committed to their goals. Purpose is less about excitement and more about commitment and meaning, which makes it a more reliable foundation for long-term growth. Many people fall into the passion trap, believing that if they just find the right passion, everything else will fall into place. This mindset can lead to frustration when reality doesn't match expectations. It's easy to feel like you're failing if you're not constantly excited or inspired. The truth is, passion alone rarely sustains us through life's inevitable ups and downs. Think of purpose as your internal compass. It guides your decisions and helps you stay on course, even when things get tough. Unlike passion, which can be unpredictable, purpose is about consistency. It's the reason you get up in the morning and the motivation behind your actions, even when you're not feeling particularly passionate. Passion is often about personal enjoyment or excitement. It's what makes you feel alive in the moment. While this is valuable, it can also be self-focused. When passion is your only guide, it can be hard to see beyond your own interests and connect with something bigger than yourself. Purpose, by contrast, often connects you to something greater. It might be about helping others, contributing to your community, or making a difference in the world. Purpose gives your actions meaning beyond personal satisfaction, creating a sense of belonging and significance. It's important to recognize that passion is often temporary. Interests can change as you grow and experience new things. What you're passionate about in your 20s might not be the same in your 40s. This natural evolution is why relying solely on passion can leave you feeling unmoored over time. Purpose, however, tends to endure. Even as your interests and passions shift, your underlying sense of purpose can remain constant. It's the thread that ties your experiences together and helps you make sense of your journey, no matter how winding the path may be. Research shows that people with a strong sense of purpose are happier, healthier, and more resilient. They're better able to cope with stress and are more likely to achieve their goals. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going, even when things get tough, and it's linked to greater overall well-being. Ironically, chasing passion can sometimes lead to burnout. When you expect to feel excited all the time, it's easy to become discouraged when reality doesn't match up. This can lead to stress, disappointment, and even giving up on things you once enjoyed. Purpose, on the other hand, is more likely to lead to lasting fulfillment. When your actions are aligned with your values and a greater mission, you're more likely to feel satisfied, even during challenging times. Purpose helps you find meaning in both success and failure. At its core, passion is about feeling. It's emotional, exciting, and sometimes even overwhelming. But feelings are unpredictable and can't always be trusted to guide important decisions. That's why relying solely on passion can be risky. Purpose is less about how you feel and more about what you believe in. It's about meaning, values, and the impact you want to have. Purpose helps you make choices that are aligned with your deeper self, even when emotions are running high. Passion can be all-consuming, sometimes to the point of obsession. While this can drive you to achieve great things, it can also lead to imbalance in other areas of your life. When passion takes over, it's easy to neglect relationships, health, or other important priorities. Purpose, however, encourages balance. It reminds you of what's truly important and helps you prioritize your time and energy. With purpose, you're more likely to make choices that support your overall well-being, not just your immediate desires. Passion often centers around personal interests and desires. It's about what makes you happy or excited. While there's nothing wrong with this, it can sometimes lead to a narrow focus, making it harder to see the bigger picture or consider the needs of others. Purpose often involves serving others or contributing to a cause greater than yourself. It's about making a positive impact and leaving a legacy. When your actions are driven by purpose, you're more likely to feel connected and fulfilled. Passion is often a reaction to something you enjoy or find exciting. It's spontaneous and can be triggered by new experiences. While this can be energizing, it's also unpredictable and hard to sustain over time. Purpose is proactive. It's something you choose and cultivate over time. Rather than waiting for inspiration to strike, you take deliberate steps to align your actions with your values and goals. This proactive approach leads to greater consistency and satisfaction. There's no denying that passion is fun. It brings excitement, energy, and joy to your life. But fun alone isn't enough to sustain you through life's inevitable challenges. That's where purpose comes in. Purpose brings a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's what keeps you going when the excitement fades and challenges arise. With purpose, you're more likely to persevere, grow, and find meaning in every stage of your journey. Passion can be unpredictable. You might wake up one day and realize you're no longer interested in something that once excited you. This unpredictability can make it hard to build a stable, satisfying life based solely on passion. Purpose is a reliable guide. Even when your interests change, your sense of purpose can help you adapt and find new ways to contribute. It's the steady force that keeps you moving forward, no matter what life throws your way. Passion is often focused on the present moment. It's about what excites you right now. While this can be motivating, it doesn't always help you plan for the future or stay committed when things get tough. Purpose looks to the future. It's about building something meaningful over time and staying committed to your goals, even when the journey is long. Purpose helps you make decisions that support your long-term vision and growth. So how do you find your purpose? Start by reflecting on your values, strengths, and the impact you want to have. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you build over time, through intentional choices and meaningful experiences. Stay open, stay curious, and remember that your purpose can evolve as you grow. To sum up, passion is exciting but often fleeting, while purpose is the steady force that brings meaning and fulfillment to your life. By focusing on purpose, you'll find greater resilience, satisfaction, and a sense of direction that lasts. Thanks for joining this exploration of why passion is overrated and purpose is truly essential.